Welcome along. Today we're doing a deep dive into a really fascinating company, Alqubit and its founder, Borislava Tatchev.
Yeah,
Our mission really is to try and unpack the pretty unique strategies behind how they're building their business.
right.
Because this isn't just, standard IT stuff. It feels like they view technology as something more.
Absolutely. We're going to explore how this boutique IT consultancy is managing to carve out a very distinct space for itself.
In a super competitive market, too.
Exactly. And it's all built around this rather unusual philosophy, IT as an expression of art.
Okay, intriguing.
So yeah, expect some surprising insights into branding, strategy, and maybe redefining value itself.
Okay, let's get into that. The founder, Borislava Tatchev, there's constant mention of her 25 years in IT. But crucially, that's not how long Alqubit's been around. It's her personal track record.
Precisely. It immediately tells you that the company's capabilities are deeply tied to her experience, her legacy.
It's baked right in. Even the legal name, Alqubit Tatchev.
Yeah, it literally puts her name on the door.
Yeah.
It signals that founder-driven identity, almost like an artist signing their work.
So how does that personal story build trust? Because it's not the usual saw a gap in the market origin story.
No, it's quite different. It's framed as a narrative of resilience and transformation stemming from personal challenges.
Right.
And this isn't just fluff. It seems systematically woven into their operations, specifically their 12 business principles in 4 pillars.
Ah, okay. Like a manifesto.
Kinda, yeah. For example, the being pillar specifically calls out resilience. So her journey becomes a core business value.
Interesting.
And this fosters, well, a much deeper emotional connection. They talk about value co-creation with clients.
Meaning clients are part of the process, not just getting a deliverable.
Exactly. They're invited into the creative journey, shaping the solution together. It's quite collaborative.
Wow, okay. That is a fundamental shift from just ordering IT services. So this very human core, how does it connect to the actual tech work?
Yeah, that's the key question.
Because this is where it gets really interesting, right? IT as an expression of art. Viewing tech as a creative medium, like a canvas, how does thinking of an IT project as a, quote, masterpiece actually change things on the ground?
Well, strategically, it's a huge differentiator.
Yep.
It immediately lifts the conversation above just features or, price wars.
Okay.
It shifts focus to creativity, aesthetics, emotional impact. It helps them pull in clients who see technology as genuinely part of their brand's soul, not just plumbing.
But does that mean, like, making cloud infrastructure pretty? How does art apply to something like cybersecurity?
Fair point. It's probably less about literal prettiness and more about elegance, craftsmanship. Think beautifully architected systems, clean, maintainable code.
Well, okay. Craftsmanship.
Exactly. And user interfaces that aren't just functional, but maybe even delightful to use. It's blending that engineering rigor with user experience design, function and inspiration together.
That does sound appealing. But, IT is practical. Does this artistic angle risk putting off clients who just need reliable, cost-effective stuff? Maybe without the art part?
That's a valid concern. And I think that's where those 12 business principles come back in. They act as the guardrails.
To keep it grounded.
Right. They ensure the artistic vision doesn't compromise precision, reliability, function. It's about delivering beauty and robust performance. It really defines their niche clients who want both.
Got it. So beyond the core IT, cloud, security networks, they also explicitly offer marketing and branding services. That feels connected.
Very connected.
What's unique about their own marketing, given this whole philosophy?
Well, think about this. Why would an IT consultancy invest in, high-end cinematic marketing videos? Using professional Blackmagic cameras, fancy lenses, stuff you'd expect maybe on a film set.
Unusual for B2B IT.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because those videos aren't just ads. They're a live demo.
Ah, showing, not just telling.
Exactly. When they offer to revolutionize your marketing, their own marketing is the proof. It becomes a compelling proof of concept.
So the marketing budget becomes a sales tool. That's smart. And it embodies the art philosophy perfectly.
It signals that commitment to quality, to the aesthetic, right across the board. It really does walk the talk.
Okay, pulling this all together, what does it mean for Alqubit's place in the market? Seems important to be clear about who they are and who they aren't.
Absolutely vital, especially with similar names floating around. You search for them, you might find others.
Right.
So it's crucial to state, Alqubit is not Alqubit Ltd., which seems to be some kind of unregulated brokerage.
Okay, definitely not them.
Nor are they Alqubit, the big venture-backed tech firm that Goldman Sachs invested in. Different league, different model entirely.
Got it.
Alqubit is this distinct, founder-led boutique consultancy, legally based in Italy. Understanding that clarity is key to seeing their specific market position.
Which relies on that cohesive brand, the founder's story.
And the whole IT is art philosophy. Rather than just listing tech specs, they're owning their specific niche.
So today we've really unpacked how Alqubit is trying to redefine IT consulting. It's not just tech, it's this blend of personal narrative, artistic philosophy, and marketing that acts as its own demonstration.
Yeah, it's a fascinating case study, really. It shows how a really clear, well-communicated identity, one that actually reframes the service itself, can be potentially a much stronger competitive edge than just focusing on technical details or price points alone.
Makes you think?
Definitely. So, for you listening, what really stands out about how this company sets itself apart? And maybe, is there anything in their approach you could possibly adapt for what you do? Something to chew on?